Happy September, guys! So it's the start of the month and it's Friday and we're heading into a long weekend, which is awesome. So it's Labor Day weekend for those of us in the US, which means we have Monday off. Yay! I'm going to the county fair. I'd love to hear what you're up to. Even if it's just hanging out at home, doing some crocheting, having a little barbecue with your family, it's really great to be going into a 3-day weekend, huh? Okay, this is actually the 5th take. Not kidding, I've tried to film this, so I'm just gonna go for it. And if I talk really fast, maybe I won't tear up. Okay, so we all know what's happening in Texas. Probably affects a lot of us. But the issue of charities and donating things is really important to me, and so I'm gonna talk about it even if I'm sitting here tearing up because I don't feel like filming a 6th take. Gosh darn it. Okay, right? So you may have read on my blog previously with other disasters, if you send stuffed animals or blankets or other things, even if they're really well intentioned, okay, we're doing it, those typically end up in the trash because, super obviously, people need food, people need water, they need somewhere to sleep. Okay, not doing a 6th take. So anyway, I cry a bit. They need these super crucial things, and even though it is really important for kids to have stuffed animals, the processing facilities just simply cannot manage it. So what happened with Newtown, various other disasters, they just end up in the trash, and they're taking up storage space for things that really matter. So there we go, tidy up. Anyway, so one thing that I am doing personally, I'm crocheting or knitting some pieces that are going to be auctioned off because really cash is king in this sort of situation. People don't have houses, people don't have transportation, you can fill in the blanks, right? So people need cash, and organizations who do this sort of thing are the best ones to provide the help and services people need. Not us, but we're really good at crocheting. So we always have a crochet charity in Ami Club. And they're actually really hard to find. So to be an Ami Club charity, people need to be able to accept donations of stuffed animals on an ongoing basis. So I'm going to tell you about this quarter's charity in a moment. But it means that all of us who are crocheting things and shipping them in, the charity needs to be able to receive them. So that means having a location that's open regularly, and they need to be able to store them. And then they need to be able to distribute them. And this is actually far harder than you think it is. So we've looked into a lot of places like foster care, hospitals, police stations, and even though they interact with kids in need, they don't have the manpower to accept donations and organize them and hand them back out. So we spend a lot of time, me and Amanda, our our charity moderator, spend a lot of time looking at places, calling places, and it's just super hard because of this storage problem, which is exactly the same reason we don't send stuffed animals into a disaster region, because they just can't handle it. Sorry. I hate thinking about kids in need. Okay, we're fine. So anyway, this quarter's charity is a really good one, and they have a home base at the University of Minnesota. They have a room, they're accepting donations all the time, which is really important for us, and then have a network to be able to distribute them. So this quarter's charity, and I'm happy about this, so don't let the tears get you down, is Project Teddy Bear. And so it's really nice. They collect yarn and materials. They are teaching and working with men who are incarcerated to crochet the stuffed animals. I've donated pretty much all of my patterns to them. The inmates picked which ones that they wanted, which was a lot of them, and they crochet the animals and then they give them to Project Teddy Bear, who then distributes them from kids to kids who are undergoing medical procedures. So they have their network in place, they have their storage, and so I just sent, and they're also accepting donations of other people who have crocheted stuffed animals. So I just sent a huge box off. That's why I actually don't have this month's sample. Oops, I sent him off. I kind of forgot that, you know, I usually bring him into the video. So Project Teddy Bear is our charity for this quarter. They're accepting donations of finished stuffed animals. And also I think they're accepting donations of yarn and materials because it's all donation based. So if you would like to send them something, the address is posted in the forums and on the blog post about them. In other news, if there's any way that you would like to help with the Houston disaster, I really encourage you to consider a monetary support and not sending an Afghan or a stuffed animal or a physical item unless it's been specifically requested by an aid organization. So yeah, I'm crocheting, actually I think I'm knitting them, some squares for an Afghan that's going to be raffled off for cash. If you're interested in maybe selling your stuffed animals, I allow the sale of all Fresh Stitches stuffed animals. I don't have any limitations on that, and donating the money, that's really the best thing you could do. So tough stuff aside, okay, what's happening this month? Well, Mojo, who you can't see but there will be a picture of, has a really cute 24mm giant eyeball. And last month I gave away a free package of 8mm black eyes, and it worked so well I thought I'd just do it again. I usually sell eyes in packs of 5 pair, and I know for something like a 24mm where you're just using one, that would be really annoying to you. So I put up a special listing. It is just for one eyeball, so not one pair, one eyeball of the 24mm, who I think is so much fun. And for Ami Club members, there's a special coupon code just like last month where you can get one eyeball for free. So I know it might be a little confusing. It's not for one package of 12mm eyes, which are the 5 pair, because these are actually kind of pricey because they're so big, but just the one eyeball that you would need to complete Mojo. So go ahead, look for the code, put it in your cart. You do pay for shipping, but these should just be an ounce. So for most people, that's something like a $3, $3.71, something like that shipment, depending what zone you are in the country. And I know it's harder for international folks. But you can combine it with another order if you were looking to place one. So there's that. Hard to be peppy after everything that's going on. It's a bit heavy, isn't it? But I do want to just fill you in on what's happening, because it is a lot of fun stuff. I'm getting another big shipment in. It's shipped yesterday. We go through so many eyes. So another shipment. I don't think I have any new things, but restocking. I'm basically out of all of my bulk listings, and I know for a lot of us who are makers, we're getting ready for the Christmas season, and so the bulk listings are a super good thing to have. Oh no, and I do have something new. Hold on, something really, really, really exciting is coming this month. Ta-da. We're getting a new enamel pin. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's gonna be really cool, and I'm really excited about it, and I've already ordered them, so look for that. I'm working on a bead crochet project. So Stitches Texas is happening in 2 weeks, I think, and I am super excited because I'm teaching a bead crochet class. So you would be able to do a basic rope in the 3-hour class. So if you, I mean, not finish the rope, but know how to do a rope, because this has taken me a number of hours to do. So if you are in the Dallas area or you feel like a vacation, There's still space in my bead crochet class at Stitches, Texas, and I also teach market sessions. So you can come and you can just take a 1-hour class with me on cute, fun topics. So what else is happening? Okay, we hit our charity. Sorry, sniffle. We hit our freebie for the month. Oh, we had our restocking. I still have like 7 goodie boxes available. So I listed the goodie boxes last month. These were the cheapest, lowest price that a goodie box is ever gonna be. I still think they're fun. People are posting their, what is it called? A reveal photo? The unboxing, that's what it is. The unboxing photos in the thread on the forums. So if you wanted one, I still have a couple left. They're just gonna be up until they're gone. The initial frenzy seems to have died down, but if you'd like to roll over and get one, go ahead and do that. Bead crochet, Stitches, Texas. That's basically all that's happening. So ramping up for Thanksgiving. As always, there is a huge Black Friday sale. I still haven't decided exactly how that's gonna go down. Sometimes it goes in goodie box form, sometimes it goes in bulk form. It all is in flux, so I'm thinking about that. Also, what was that thing I was just gonna say? Darn biscuit. Oh, I usually post the 3 featured patterns, which are 50% off the first week. This is kind of a funny week because the first is on a Friday and then the Monday is a holiday. So I'll be posting the featured patterns that are 50% off sometime next week. So expect like the 5th or 6th, you know, around there. Then I'll post those. And then of course that Friday, the second Friday of the month, is the Ami Club newsletter, which is now just the Amigurumi newsletter. And I think that's everything. I've really been enjoying the chatting that's happening in the forums. So if you have a question or have a request for a tutorial or anything like that, feel free to just post because I'm reading it and I can do those things for you. So I hope you have a lovely September. For those of you who may be in the Houston area, stay safe. We're thinking about you. And please post your projects and I want to see those cutie mojos. Have a great day.